Hello. Where were we? Here we are. Shoggoth. Um, I mean, really, we need to work on more dots. There's quite a few dots to do. So let's get going. The beard's gone. Moderately sad. It's not that bad. Let me know if everything is okay. You can see you're here. You can't see you're here. Hmm. What to say? What have you been doing this week? This week, I went to gym Monday. I did 3x3, 130 kilo deadlift, which was alright. Tomorrow I'm doing 2x3, 140, which will hopefully also be alright. Um, drink some water. What was Tuesday? Tuesday was Japanese, which I haven't done in a while, but I've been doing Duolingo every day. So I would say it helped me recognize one word. I can't remember what that word was now. But I definitely have it's definitely helped me solidify a bunch of words that we've done in lessons. Things that probably should be easy to most people. I think I probably struggle with a bit of language. I don't think language is natural for me. But not too bad. And it was good, yeah. It was good to catch up with my friend who teaches me Japanese. And we're doing the same again this evening. After the stream, I'm going for a walk. I've been walking every day. I want to start running again, so looking to get a tiny bit of conditioning back in my legs just from walking. As I can't do much else at the moment because my shoulder is still rubbish. So I can't train properly. I trained Wednesday, but only the main class, didn't do the open mat, can't roll, can't spar at the moment. Can't really train with big people either, which sucks. As most people are big. That's alright. And that's about it. That's the week. I think. Yeah. Did some screaming yesterday. Working on, well, always trying to learn how to high fry, but my full scored is pretty good, I think. Yeah, kind of been a week of wanting to train and not being able to. Well, I suppose the last 3 weeks have been that. But it's not so bad. We're still thinking of ideas of how to do the eyes on Shoggoth. Maybe we'll try and tackle that today. Or I might just power through with these dots. See if I can get a good chunk of this done. Should be able to. What have I been watching? I started watching Outer Range last night, and it's alright. Not sure what's going on really in it. I think I'm only 3 episodes in. I'm halfway through episode 3. Everything is okay, says Brownie. Thank you very much. Cool. Um, Maybe I should get the guy who teaches me Japanese. He also draws. I mean, his job is a well, it was 3D generalist. He's a supervisor now. I wonder maybe we could both draw at the same time. So I was going to get him on after I finished this, but this is taking significantly longer than I thought it would. So perhaps I'll get him on whilst I'm doing this, and then get him on again another time for something else. Well, to go through programs he uses. I'm not even sure what he uses anymore. Maya probably still. I think everyone still uses Maya. And a load of programs I haven't used. I barely use Maya, but I have a bit. Yeah, I think that'd be really cool. I'll ask him tonight. I think seeing him again in 2 weeks, so it'll be on the 23rd, if I remember to ask him. Oh man, dots take a long time, don't they? When you're doing them neatly. I didn't have to do them this neatly, I could have done it with a scatter brush, and I chose not to. I'm not sure why. I think this is just a nice pace. Nice and slow. That's what we're doing. We are hobbying. If you are joining, doing any drawing or anything, let me know. Writing, sleeping, drawing, painting. What are you doing? Hmm. I'm trying to think what's been going on. Um, that's comical. Yeah. Let's have a look. Looks like there's a load of movies and series coming out. Borderlands series. That can't be good, right? I wonder what started production first, Borderlands or Fallout. Fallout was like all right. Wonder how Borderlands will be. I mean, if it's maybe expanding on the universe a bit, or like using a lot of the story in Borderlands instead of just the silly stuff, then it'll probably be quite good. I've only played the first game. I actually don't know that much about the rest of the story. There's not a lot of story in the first game, not really. Should probably play those, but they're not. I've still been playing Hades. Um, I'm on Heat 5 or 6, Heat 6 or 7 maybe. Can't remember. It's like it's a lot easier now than it was, but I assume once I start adding some of the harder heats, it'll get a lot more. It'll get a lot harder again, and it's a bit too RNG with the like what you get. Sometimes you'll get a great build, and sometimes you're really hoping for a build, and it just doesn't come together. That's kind of annoying. But again, it's a game I can play for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever. I think the fastest run is 24 minutes. Some runs I just die on purpose because I just haven't got the stuff I want. It's not ideal. And some builds there's no way you're gonna beat redacted without yeah with the build you have. Sometimes you just cannot put the pieces together. Alright, let's just run these up here. Folly, folly, folly à deux. Foley? I haven't done French in a long time. I mean, it's Harlequin, isn't it? What's her face? Is that out yet? No, it's not out till October. Okay. Well, the first one was good. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure if is it Joker. I don't think this Joker is like the Joker, and I don't think it's the Batman Joker because the that Irish guy played Joker at the end of the Batman. I'm pretty sure he's still doing it. I don't know, not kept up to date. But Joker was good and it's fine, standalone, good. Nothing's ever standalone anymore. I don't know, maybe the Batman was just on its own. Was the Batman was better than the Joker, I think. I quite liked Joker, but the Batman I was really impressed with. From the opening shot, the cinematography was beautiful in it. Ooh. I'm not. I think I looked up. I looked up Batman. Batman's not coming out till next year. I think 2026. Oh my god, that's insane. That's too long away. It's the only thing I think I'm quite looking forward to. Oh no, Mortal Kombat 2. That first movie was bad. And the actual, like the beginning was good, but then as soon as it got to the other people, it was bad. I don't. Maybe Mortal Kombat's supposed to be like that. Maybe I don't think, mate. Maybe it's not supposed to be good. The originals weren't good. Perhaps that's just the tone of what it is. Still looking for what? This says Venom 3 and it's got a picture of Toby Maguire. That's out this year. How can they pump in movies that aren't great out? Maybe that's the problem. I didn't mind Venom. Oh yeah, I did see a trailer a bit the other day actually where Venom turned he what the fuck is the word? Symbiotes on him on a horse. That's pretty silly. I imagine it's gonna be silly, but like I quite liked the first one. The second one was bad, obviously, but it was fine to just watch. The the only movie I was really looking forward to was Guardians 3, really, and it was good. Wasn't probably wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. I enjoyed it, but not as much as I enjoyed the first one. It was pretty better than the second. I just seen and I just been reminded that Deadpool Wolverine obviously is coming out, and that I'm excited for because of Wolverine. And I really like Ryan Reynolds as well. He's very funny. I didn't get the humor of the first Deadpool movie. I did rewatch it and enjoyed it much more the second time. sure what that was about. Just didn't click with me the first time. That's going to be sick. Gladiator 2. That movie came out in like 1997. Ridley Scott again, though. When did Gladiator 1 come out? That must have been 97. Oh, it's 2000. Alright. Yeah, I wonder if Joaquin Phoenix will be in it. Looks like Denzel Washington and Pedro Pascal. Not sure who else. That'll be. It's kind of pointless. I'm not sure. I don't think the world needs that, but Russell Crowe has sort of lost his mind. Maybe? I'm not sure. Mm. Oh, yeah, Craven. Not too fussed about that, to be honest. Wouldn't mind another Spider-Man. Not sure about that. Not sure when that's coming out. Whoa, Karate Kid crossover. Crossover of the two Karate Kids. Jackie Chan and Ralph Macchio. That's quite interesting. 28 years later. Ooh. 28 weeks later wasn't very good. Was that Robert Carlyle? I can't remember. 28 week. Yeah, it was Robert Carlyle. Oh no, 28 weeks later was the first one. 28 months is what I'm talking about. I don't even remember that. Maybe I rewatched it because 28 days later was great. I think I didn't really appreciate it when it came out, and then I watched it maybe 5 or 10 years later, and really liked it a lot more. And I really like the atmosphere and the music. I think the score is brilliant. Um, and often with like movies like that, when you get like a third movie a long time after, I mean, what was 28 months later, like 2008, 2007? It was 28 years later. 28 years later. No, that's the one that's coming out. 28 days later. 2002. Wow. 28 months. Oh, it was 48 days later. Well, this is 28 weeks. 28 days later was the good one. 28 weeks was the second one, right? Okay. Um, yeah, it didn't have Cillian Murphy. Killian Murphy? Not sure. It did have Robert Carlyle. And then what? There's another one. Well, so the second one wasn't Danny Boyle. That's probably um, that's probably the problem. 28 days later, 28 weeks later. Oh my god, I thought for a second it was actually 28 years ago since the movie. It's not. That's okay. It's a long time, but it's not that long. There seems to be something else called 48 Days Later, but I don't think. Oh, it's a short. Mm, 3 minutes. Yeah, maybe that's not related. Well, 28 years later, though, 2025. That'll be cool. Yeah, what I was saying is, I think with these types of movies where you get one that's like quite a long time after, they tend to be a lot better than like maybe if the sequel fell short and then the franchise was dropped, but then it comes back years later with like the original cast and director. Generally, it's a lot better than that sequel that fell flat. But I can't even remember it. I will rewatch it. So 28 Days Later is 87%. 28 Weeks is 72%. So not that much in it. I'd have given it 88, 85 maybe. I don't know. It's doing paperwork while watching. That sounds thrilling. Have you got any questions? Chuck a question at me. Keep looking at new releases. Oh yeah, there's that Ray Star Wars movie. Another Star Wars movie. That's cool. Not sure how that's gonna go. And yeah, New Jedi Order, which is what Luke started. Yeah, I mean they messed it up really. We've been watching Rebels. Yeah, once finished Rebels, got to go back and watch Ahsoka again because those characters didn't really mean anything to me because I'd never seen Rebels. I mean, Ahsoka meant something to me, obviously, but I thought they made her a bit weak in the show. Oh, we're so nearly at Maul versus Obi-Wan. I am excited. Apologies. The Mandalorian and Grogu, a movie. Why bother? Just keep this series going. Oh, it's a bit of a mess. No more than Marvel though. Another Fast movie, Fast 10, Fast X, Fast X Part 2. There's already been a Fast X. I think I watched the first two or three, and then I watched Tokyo Drift, and that is the extent. There's so many. They're so dumb. I feel like they got dumber when I stopped watching them as well. I don't know that for sure. Avatar 4, 2029. That's a long time away. I've only seen the first one. I didn't even know there were three. Maybe there are three. I'm sure there's just two, right? I just don't care. Superman? What are you? A new Superman? Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor? They've recast Superman? Who the hell are you? I don't know who that is. None of it makes sense to me. Toy Story 5? I haven't even watched Toy Story 4 yet. I'm too scared. Very. Toy Story 3 was very emotional. No, I will watch Toy Story 4. It was very good. Ooh, new alien, Romulus. That's this year, August. That's cool. I really liked the Prometheus and stuff. I liked Fassbender. It was good. I know a lot of people didn't, but I liked them. I mean, they were better than like Three and Resurrection and Aliens. It's only the first one that is like a work of art. I'm not sure if I said this before, but when I was younger, I used to prefer Aliens to Alien, and then I watched them as an adult, and I realised I was wrong. Very wrong. Aliens is just a silly action movie, and Alien is a masterpiece. I should watch them all again actually because I love them. I love Alien. I mean, I don't remember Resurrection being good. I've only seen it a couple of times. It's the one with the Queen, right? Is that is it four? Alien Resurrection. Is it the third one? Is there a third one? Alien 3. Yeah, I haven't watched them in a while. I will though. Well, get back to them. I know there's an Avatar 3 coming out as well for 2029. Oh yeah, they've recast Fantastic Four again, and I really wish they would stop making this movie. I really liked the idea of like an older Fantastic Four, like I can't remember what it was in now. Was it in Loki or it was in one of the shows? And God, I can't remember anyone's name, but Reed Richards was in it anyway, and I liked that casting. I think they should have gone with that. Oh, they've got another young cast of Fantastic Four. I hope they don't do the origin story again. Because that's unnecessary. Joseph Quinn, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, and then Pedro Pascal, who is considerably older than the rest of the cast, playing Mr. Fantastic. I know he's supposed to be a bit older, but not that much older. I'm sure. I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, it can't be worse. Can't be worse than the other ones. Just keep getting worse. It would be bad if they did. Maybe the. I mean, they. Yeah, it's like they're gonna get it right eventually. Eventually, they'll get it right. Maybe this is then. Maybe I'm wrong. That's what I thought about the Batman. Thought just leave it. Let Ben Affleck get his Batman movie. Stop casting people I don't like as Batman, which has been every casting ever. And then I watch them, and I think that they do an amazing job, and I'm wrong. And I very much like it. Like being proven wrong. Much better. I can't really see anything else here that is important. There seems to be like a bunch of Avengers movies. Twisters, a Twister remake. Interesting. That's out next month. An update to the 1996 film Twister. Is Twisters a remake? Standalone sequel. Okay, be interesting. What am I doing? Oh, there's a re-release of Return of the King coming out tomorrow. That's interesting. Oh, Two Towers is out today. Fellowship was out yesterday, and Return of the King's out tomorrow. And I watched The Fellowship and Two Towers this evening. I don't think so. I think I have too many things to do. I might try. Actually, interestingly enough, really wanted to watch Lord of the Rings last night, but didn't get around to doing it. Um, it's a sign. I do it. Not sure what they're on. Ah, oh right, no, they're in theatres. Oh, I see. Well, I can't really watch them tonight if they're in movies. I don't even know. Lord of the Rings re-release. Re-release. I don't know. 4K Ultra HD remastered. Oh, it looks like they're just the ones that were released in 2020, but they're doing the extended cuts in the cinema. That's cool. Well, I've seen them many times, so I don't need to go to the cinema for that. But I might watch Lord of the Rings this evening anyway. Thing as I wanted to last night. I probably won't be done with Japanese until 10 or something though. Maybe not tonight. Or maybe. We'll see. The new Ghibli. I don't know, re-releasing. There seems to be a lot of re-releases here. I don't know any of these. A new Bad Boys movie, I forgot about that. How terrible. Kind of funny. Well, I think the second one was like 2004, wasn't it? This this is the fourth one. 2003 was the second one. There was Bad Boys for Life 2020. I don't think I watched that. I did. It was so bad I forgot about it. I don't think I did though. It's just not the time for those movies. Or maybe I've changed. Oh, I mean, is that John Krasinski movie? And that's the person who I was trying to remember. He played Reed Richards, right? John Kr- Kr- Krasinski, Reed Richards. Why doesn't Marvel Studios just keep John Krasinski as? Yeah, that's what came up. Reddit. I agree. Well, that post wasn't written by me, but they should have kept him, I think. But Pedro Pascal is also great, so it's fine. But yeah, that movie, If, the John Krasinski one, I reckon that'll be good. Out at the moment. Deadpool Wolverine out. Thursday, July 25th. Okay. I'm gonna watch it. I think I might even watch it at cinema. Well, it will be hot. Mm, it'll be hot everywhere. I'll watch it at the cinema. I watched Logan at the cinema, and it was excellent. So even that was a while ago. That was more than 10 years ago, wasn't it? Ooh, Logan. No, it wasn't more than 10 years ago. Good. 7 years ago. That's more acceptable. What am I even doing here? Let's do these dots. Let's finish this arm. Another Planet of the Apes movie. I only watched the first one, and I liked it actually. Mm. Oh yeah, the new Mad Max one. Probably won't watch that in cinema, but I will watch it. Not sure. I assume it's just a sequel to Fury Road, is it? Mad Max: The Wasteland. I'm not really sure. I think maybe that's not happening. Yeah, so I think it's just Furiosa, which will be probably fine. Fury Road was fine. It was very silly. When is Romulus coming out then? The next year? I think it, no, it's this year. August. That's going to be great. I reckon. Oh, it's Borderlands a movie, not a series. Okay. So I see that it's got Kevin Hart in it. Like, it's not going to be story based, it's going to be silly comedy based. It's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Seems to be the tone that big studios are taking at the moment. Probably because of Marvel. That's okay. Where are we at with time? Yeah, we'll probably stop out an hour, so 10 more minutes. 15 minutes probably. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not really. There's nothing here that I really care about movie wise. I think Alien and Wolverine are the ones I want to watch the most, I think. I mean, please let me know what's coming out. I'm sure like some of those Avengers movies will be good, but there was too many of them to even think about. I'll definitely watch Joker as well. I haven't saved yet today, so let's do a save. Don't want to lose an hour of work. What is coming up next week? Not a lot, it looks like. Got a review of the Zoltan 20-inch Q thin crash coming out, which I bought the Kaz crash, which is like a really nice symbol, but it's just too quiet. So I sent it back and picked up the Q thin, which is darker and drier than the Kaz. The tone isn't quite as nice, but it cuts through better. And like sometimes the tone, depending on the room, is really, really nice. Nice enough for me to keep it anyway. I mean, one day I'm just going to have to pay a lot of money for a nice thin Byzance. But when I do that, this Q thin will be a decent left-hand large crash. It's not. It's a really nice symbol. It's a bit crunchy than I'd like. I want more glassy than crunchy. It's loud enough, and it was cheap, so not really cheap, but cheaper than the alternative, which is Byzance, really. I think the Q thin was £170 or something, which for a 20-inch crash is very good. It's a high quality crash. It's like relatively thin, so that's good. It's thin enough. If it was fully lathed and that thin, probably wouldn't get the projection. Yeah, I'm not sure really like what the actual differences are between that and the Kaz, other than the lathing. The Kaz was just too quiet. Beautiful sounding symbol, but unless you're in the studio, it's just no good. I got a hardware bag for my birthday, and it is the heaviest thing on the planet. I also stripped one of my cymbal stands, so I need a new cymbal stand. And I was looking into lightweight hardware because that bag's just way too heavy. But to be honest, I can't replace that many of my stands of lightweight stuff anyway, because one of them holds my tom. The snare one's just a crap. The lightweight snare stands are crap. But really, the only one I can replace is the one I broke with a lightweight one. But they're quite expensive, and eventually I want to hang. I want to have two more cymbals coming off that one stand, so I'm just not going to bother. I'm just going to buy a second hardware bag, so I can split the hardware between them, and it doesn't kill me when I lift it up. I'm quite big and strong, and it's still real heavy. Imagine, like, I mean, when I was really skinny, I wouldn't have been able to lift it. It's also just awkward, and it has no wheels. I wouldn't recommend it. But it's nice to have one finally, after 19 years of playing drums. Yeah. So I played that gig last Saturday. I think I spoke about it last week. Maybe, maybe not. But yeah, oh, it's just so nice to play my drums again. It's only a short set, 20, 25 minutes, but it was just so worth carrying all that stuff. I've been playing like house backlines for ages, and they just always suck. So I'm going to start using my kit whenever possible. Because it's expensive and it's really nice. It just feels so much nicer to play. Although I am going to have to upgrade a few bits on it because it's it has been gigged heavily despite not using it for a little while, and it's a little bit falling apart, but only like a couple of little bits, and not really on the kit. Well, my tom holder did break, but I did fix that temporarily, and it's held up. But I do need a new tom holder, and what else? The rubber foot of my bass drum, one of my bass drum legs came off, and I don't know when that happened, but it was several years ago. I don't know where that went. Maybe give it a new rubber foot, but I really just use the spurs anyway. It doesn't matter. I just forgot how nice my drums sound. Nice to be able to play them. It's really just new heads. I got heads not that long ago. I mean, I've only probably gigged 5 times with these heads. They are EC2s, I think. I was using pinstripes, but yeah, they are EC2s. But pinstripes. I wanted something a little slappier, even though pinstripes are pretty slappy. But the EC2s, they're not very slappy either. They're pretty much the same as the pinstripes, but they feel like a little bit warmer, which is not necessarily what I wanted, but it's not what I thought I wanted, but now I love them. I don't really care which brand heads, as long as they feel nice and sound good. I think I got Power Stroke 3 coated on my kick. It's really nice. I can't remember what I was using before on it, but it's really punchy. My kick is just punchy anyway. It's a 2020, so it's a cannon. What's the weather like for my walk? Hard to see through the curtains, but it looks alright. Gonna have a small snack, a very small bowl of oats or something. Then drive along the road, have a walk around, look at the llamas, I think. And yeah, have dinner, get ready for Japanese. Not, I don't think we're doing Japanese tonight. Actually, I think we're playing Portal, but we've done quite a few heavy Japanese lessons the last couple of times, so I think we deserve a bit of a chat. You can't really chat and learn, but you can chat and game. But that'll be nice. Sorry if I've been not very talkative or like a bit stuttery. I have a sore throat, a blocked nose, and I don't feel particularly great. Ooh, it's a bit laggy, so maybe we'll stop for today. Need to clean my computer. What the hell are you? Go away. Right, leave that while it freaks out for a second. Where are we? Nope, not there yet. Okay. Well, I'll see you next week, and perhaps we will tackle Shoggoth's eyes. Not sure. Still got a lot of dots to do, so we'll get through it all together. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you at the end of it. Goodbye.